Hi, this is Jeffrey, and today we're going to look at the telephone designed by architect Michael Graves. Now, Michael Graves was a very well-known architect back in the 1980s. And if you were alive back then, well, you may have heard of him and some of the buildings that he had designed. Now, I was a student at the Pratt Institute School of Architecture back in the 1980s, and Michael Graves was the biggest name in architecture school at that time. He was the most famous. He was the most well-known architect living at that time. Now, some of the buildings that he had designed were the Portland Building and the Humana buildings. So if you look those up, you'll see the type of postmodern architecture that he was very famous for. So his style of architecture was that of postmodernism. Now, interestingly enough, Michael Graves also designed some appliances, and he also designed a telephone. Back in 2001, Target released this Michael Graves designed phone. Now, it's currently out of production. It has been out of production for many years, probably at least 20 years. And I had picked this up on eBay for not that much. I don't know, probably less than $20. It's in pretty good condition. I did not ever really intend to use it as a telephone. I bought it just as a display piece, just something that looks, interesting and unusual, because who has a phone like this? You'll probably almost never see a telephone like this. So let's take a look at the phone. The phone is mainly made out of plastic. In fact, it's probably all plastic except for the cord here, which is a standard rubber cord. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 number pad buttons, which is very standard. And the buttons are of a very soft rubber material. And it doesn't take too much to press them. It also has 4 buttons on the bottom for hold, redial, volume, and flash. Now, this is the MG1000B. There was another model that was a beige color. So I believe that there were 2 models that were produced of the Michael Graves phone. One was black and the other was beige. So let's take a look at the side of the phone. So there's not really much there. You could see the curved design of the phone. It does have 4 feet on the bottom, and as you can also see, the receiver. Now let's take a look at the back of the phone. Not much there except for the phone jack. So if you want to use this phone, you have to have an old legacy style phone jack in your home. And you probably could hook it up by a cable modem. So let's look at the receiver. It's pretty standard. There's really nothing special about it, except maybe the shape. And also, as you can see on the bottom, it is signed by Michael Graves in red. So this was a very interesting, unusual telephone. Unfortunately, like I said, it is no longer being sold. If you want to buy one, you have to buy a used one on eBay or some other site similar to that. So I also have the box. When I bought it, the seller also sent me the box. So let's take a look at that. So here is the box of the Michael Graves telephone. It's a very simple, basic box. As you can see, the color is a light blue, and it says telephone on it with a picture of the phone and Under the phone, it says Michael Graves Design with a little graphic or logo. The side shows the side of the phone. And let's see the other side up. Yep. That side shows the other side of the phone. Now the back has all of the features listed. So let's see what it says. Last number redial. Ringer on and off. Hold key with lighted ring. Handset volume control and flash. There's a picture of Michael Graves, and it says, the Michael Graves collection provides an inspired balance of form and function, sensible and sublime, practical and whimsical. The objects envisioned by this world-renowned architect infuse our daily lives with joy. And it's signed by Michael Graves. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the Michael Graves telephone, a very unique phone designed by one of the greatest architects who probably ever lived. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.